Hello. Okay. Hello? Right, now I'm live proper. Right, okay. That took longer than expected. Sorry about that. I was supposed to start an hour, half an hour earlier, but I kind of got distracted by some other stuff. Anyway, let's just get through it. Oh fuck, I'm on super high sensitive right now. Okay, I'm back to normal. I'm not gonna death anyone right now. Yes, okay. How the fuck am I supposed to use this? Actually, wait, hold up. So wait, what does it mean by level 70 weapon comfort? Should I just try it? I don't know though. Is it like item level 90 or something? The Admiral has informed me of the arrangement. I have been keeping my letter of introduction, keeping a letter of introduction for Lady Yugiri. To the south stands a gate leading to a pier for small fishing vessels. Look for an inconspicuous Huron man there and present the letter to him. He serves as the gatekeeper of sorts. Now, before you go, I'm obliged to remind you that the members of the fraternity to which you be introduced abide in the shadows of Lumisian society. They value their independence more highly than pirates and are united by bonds stronger than mithril. To it, they are invariably wary of new faces. They'll be penned by the Admiral herself. Mere words on parchments will get you only so far into their confidence. You must work for every ounce of trust they place in you. But here in this letter, go forth to the aforementioned place and show it to the aforementioned man. Oh, and good luck. Thanks for your vote of confidence, mate. And, oh my god, that was fast. There's only one. Right, so okay. That's good. We can finish patch 2.2? 2.2. Let me check. I think it might be 2.3 actually. Patch 2.2. I was wrong. Yes, 2. I mean, right the first time, but wrong the second time. It's 2.2. Let's switch to battle so I don't get spammed with weird things. I just realized I could have just taken the Ethernet. Never mind. So it's at the bottom here. Wait, hold up. I would have thought it would be the Rogues Guild over here, but I guess not. Shadowy woman, inconspicuous man. I wonder who this is. He's inconspicuous. I don't know what's anything is going wrong here. Got business with me, Ventura. Love introduction. So you're the man the Admiral sent word of. I was hoping I might catch a glimpse of Thancred too. Been a while since I saw his shite-eating grin. But what is all the doe-eyed wenches about? I expect he's got his handful. Hey, hold up. Ah, you must be the Far Easterner that Melba says wants to train with us. Welcome to Limsa, my lady. I'm Yugiri of Doma. 'Tis an honor to make your acquaintance. I must confess, when I first learned of your organization, I had certain preconceptions of the nature of your membership. It seemed I was mistaken. And I'm the first person to say that, lass. Say, Limsa is a city of pirates to be sure, and pirates won't give two farts about keeping spotless reputations. They hardly need a secret society to do their dirty work. He ain't wrong. Might be as my people and I keep the shadows, but we got nothing to be ashamed of. It's gonna be better for business that we remain unseen. And so you have developed fighting techniques suited to this purpose. I see. Know that the practitioners of my art, too, are dozens of shadow. 'Tisn't stuff where our strength lies. There's much we must learn from one another, I think. She's definitely a rogue and ninja. Then what in the 7 hells are we waiting for? If you come with us, you're Gary of, what's it? We can't get acquainted in more private surrounds. Ha! That didn't come out right, did it? Master Lostentide, I shall remain with these people for a time, that I might study their ways. Though I am loath to be separated from my countrymen, I take solace in the knowledge that they are within the best of hands. You have been a true friend to us, Domans. No words should suffice to express my gratitude. Ere long, I hope to begin imparting my martial knowledge to the people of Eorzea. When that time comes, it will be my honor to welcome you as a student. You know, Ninja actually looks kind of interesting. I just kind of don't want to pick up another DPS class when I haven't even finished my first DPS class. Who do I need to talk to next? Oh, you, Gary. No, not you, you motherfucker. Fuck off. Go through the maelstrom. That is a suspicious one. Much and more has occurred since I first beheld areas from the galleon's deck. Suffice it to say, I did not envision being invited to play a part in your noble struggle. But forgive me. I've kept you long overdue. Doubtless you have more pressing business of your own. Rest assured that I am no longer requiring an escort in this land. When next you meet Lady Minfilia, pray relay to her my humblest thanks. With that I could do so in person, but I must needs fulfill my promise to the Admiral. Till we meet again, Warrior of Light. Fucking phone. Right. Nice! Sweet! Okay, so after this, we can jump straight into patch 2.2. Sorry, 2.3. Man, I love it when the quests are short. Makes my life way more, so much easier. Oh my god, my neck. Oh, I'm not sure if you heard that, but I just moved my neck a little bit to the right, and I just felt like 4 bones, not bones, but like 4 of my joints just pop all at the same time, and it did not feel good. Then again, I keep doing it every day anyway. Like, every time my neck feels a bit stiff, I always just shift my neck a little bit, and all of a sudden just hear I'm just like, that can't be a good sound. Actually, sometimes I don't even like move it a little bit. Sometimes I bend it like a full-on 90 degrees and hear boop. Yeah. Like, I think I was training with my gym coach the other day, and we're doing some exercises that, you know, were focused on the shoulders areas, and the moment I raised my arms, and he was just heard the several pops of both my shoulders and my neck, he's just like, "Are you okay?" I was like, "Yeah, it's normal." Okay, Minfilia, what else do you want to say now? Better be quick.
I have been reflecting upon the events which took place during our visit to Vilbrand. If you have a moment, I would share my conclusions with you. Please, bear with me.
Okay, I mean, I don't have a choice.
When the Sahagin Elder summoned Leviathan, he employed the power we have come to know as the Echo. Though I cannot well explain the how of it, it would seem he became immortal in so doing. When the Admiral subsequently slew him, his spirit emerged from his lifeless flesh, a consciousness shorn of physical form. Thus transfigured, he took up residence in the body of his minion with the ease of a man donning a favorite glove.
Is that... I don't think that's the best description, but you do you.
Long have I known that the Echo allows one to pass through the walls of a man's soul. But never did I imagine that it could free us from our own flesh, nor less that our souls could then occupy the next corporeal vessel to take our fancy.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
It was of this that Elidibus spoke, an existence which knows neither cessation nor oblivion. And yet, though the Sahagin had mastered his gift and thereby become immortal, he was by no means invulnerable. As we both bore witness, he was ultimately absorbed into Leviathan.
Was it Leviathan that killed him, or was it simply dissipation? It wasn't very clear, to be honest.
And the import of this observation? If the Ascians' mode of existence is indeed the same, it can be inferred that they too are not invulnerable, that they can be destroyed.
So all you need is them to get eaten by primals? I feel like that would have happened already.
There exists a legend which tells of souls who are reborn upon the cusp of each umbral calamity, that they might stay the encroaching darkness.
Ole?
To most, it is but a fairy tale. Yet recent events have given me cause to wonder, could the legend in fact refer to the Echo?
I feel like that's a very specific legend for a very specific scenario that we just so happen to be in. Plot convenience? Maybe.
Much and more yet remains unknown, but I am confident that all will become clear in time. For the present, however, what matters is that the key to defeating the Asians may at last be within sight.
What's the key? Like, seriously, all we saw him was fade away. We didn't even see Leviathan try to, like, nom him or something. He just kind of just like, oh no, I'm fading, and he just fades away. I don't think that's really a key, you know what? Never mind.
With Urianger's aid, it is my hope that I shall fathom this matter ere long.
Oh, speaking of the devil.
Oh, I was just about to send for you, my friend. Is Artemis?
Of course it's a miss. He came running in.
Grave tidings from the Charlian motherland, my lady.
Oh, of course.
It doth concern our distant allies, the students of Baldessian.
Uh-huh. They're all dead.
What of them?
They're all dead.
My lady, the Isle of Val, which for many years hath been the Order's home, is no more.
It's like it's been fucking nuked.
No more? Whatever do you mean?
It was nuked. Well, that's what I said.
I relate only that which hath been conveyed unto me by our agents. An etheric wave of the highest magnitude was recorded in the region. Soon thereafter, 'twas observed that the isle had ceased to be.
Oh no, it was vaporized. To his atomic
'Tis
principle.
postulated that a magic was evoked, like in power to Ultima.
Mate, Ultima just made a big fuck off crater. This is making something fucking disappear. It was a big fuck off crater. There would have been a tsunami or something. Tsunami? Okay.
12 preserve.
Then again, if it was also atomized, it would also make a giant tsunami. Plot point I smell. Oh look, it's the evil motherfucker.
If there are no other matters, I move that today's meeting be adjourned.
Adjourn doesn't mean ended. I think adjourn means postponed. Yeah, ended and postponed are not the same thing. Are we gonna figure out that what's his face is actually evil or something? I mean, he's just sitting there menacingly. Oh, like that. See? Oh?
It is done, my lord.
Manservant. How nice.
I... Forgive my impertinence, my lord, but these orders, I am uncertain as to what end they serve.
Huh?
Revolution.
Evil man does evil things. Whoa. Everyone is evil. Everyone. I don't know, actually. Ooh, what's this? Not. Chrome. Mate, hold up. All of these are the exact same fucking... What? They're all the same. What's the difference? Wait, someone fucking explain to me. What's the difference between the three? There's literally no difference. Wait, hold up. Okay, so, I mean, if they're living under this choice, I think I'll pick Auroral because it sounds nicer. Auroral earrings, what do they look like? You know, it's easier to look at my character like this. Nope. I can't see them. They look like normal earrings. I don't get what's the point of changing, of choosing. What? Yeah, screw it, never mind. The Great Divide. Now we're replacing it immediately after. What? And both of these options are shit for me. Okay, I mean, actually, technically this is better for a healer, so I'll pick that up. Our friends, the very isle itself, everyone and everything. Fucking gone. No, it avails us not to speculate. Urianger will send word if there are any developments. Until such time as he does, we will remain firmly focused on that which is within our power to change. With that in mind, I would speak of a different matter, one closer to home. Isn't that pretty close to home? It concerns the etheric fluctuations which had previously been attributed to the good King Mughal Mog the 12th. That the king is no more is a blessing for which we have you to thank. I don't really think he counts as primal, but okay. Yet all is not well in the 12 Woods. Our latest readings reveal an ongoing etheric disturbance of a considerable magnitude that even suggests a presence of a primal. Is it the whatchamacallit guy? Needless to say, it's a mere possibility it warrants immediate investigation, and I would have you... You were interrupted. Acelia, I don't wish to interrupt, but we have a problem. Oh. What do you mean, problem? What manner of problem? Yeah, that. A band of refugees hailing from Oda. This time it comes to Reverend's Toll to seek asylum. God damn it! Why is it always refugees? I get that we're doing a good thing, but Jesus Christ, can I not do a quest relating to refugees? Refugees! Refugees. Refugees for 3 fucking seconds! It would seem that they expect us to afford them the same treatment we gave the Domans. At present, they are in 7th heaven, awaiting a formal response. I see. Mayhap this is to be expected. I shall meet them at once. Alicia, you know full well we haven't the resources to accommodate many more people. Concerning what will happen if we do, word will spread and more will follow. Your opinion is duly noted, but I will adhere to their suit. Lesson Hearts, I should be grateful for your presence at this meeting. Wait, why am I going to be present? Why do I have to be present? I don't want to be present. Lady! Oh, I guess I have to be present then. I mean, what do we have to do it? Can't you get, I don't know, Thancred to help you or something? I mean, he seems pretty happy to do all these things, or whatever. 7th heaven. Actually, where is 7th heaven? Is it just like outside here? Yes, there we go. Draggle-tailed refugee. What is it about this time? Okay. I apologize for keeping you waiting. My name is Minfilia, and I lead the science of the 7th Dawn. God be praised, it is you! Uh-huh. We're ready and willing to work, same as the Domans. Just give us a task and we'll see it done. Pray calm yourself. I appreciate your enthusiasm, but I must know not of your situation. I beg your pardon, Assistants. I ain't so good with words. We've been living off the scraps of Ul'dah for years now, trying to piece together a life to replace the one that what got took. They say there's work, but not for an honest man. Not as wouldn't sully his soul sooner than his palms, any road. The flames will do what they can for us, of course, but it ain't nearly enough. It's only getting worse. When the calamity brought us to our knees, those rich bastards in the city didn't help us up. They climbed on our backs. I don't pretend to be clever, but I can see what's coming. I knew we had to run. The only question was where. Then it came to me. Revenant's Toll. I mean, you took them foreigners in, didn't you? So surely you can do the same for us. I feel the situation is more complicated than that. While it is true that we accepted Doma's petition for aid, the decision was a byproduct of extraordinary circumstance. I sympathize deeply for your plight, but I pray understand that it is not impossible for an organization of our means to aid all of those be affected by the calamity. And if it is so great that I must deny your request. But I've nowhere else to go! You're turning your back on us? If I might have a word, Tataru, what is it this time? Tataru, it's also Miss. Oh, tidings from Ul'dah, my lady. Alphanaud has been wounded. How? What? How? Is it serious? I cannot say for certain, but I fear it might be. According to the flames, the refugees started a riot. They went wild and apparently lashing out at any and everyone. That can't be right. Why would they? They must have been provoked. The demonstration was meant to be peaceful. Seven hells. Now the Blades have an excuse. They'll round us up and kill us anyone who tries to resist. I said, please, if it won't help us build a life, at least help us keep the ones we've got. My lady, we are not ones to stand idly by and watch innocents suffer. However, until we know the circumstances of standing this right, I am not certain what aid, if any, we can provide. If the authorities determine that the refugees attacked without provocation, then those responsible will have to answer for those actions. How can you be so blind? Find Alphanet, and quickly. If he's in danger, or worse, I'd have you and none other by his side. Thank you. Pray do not concern yourself with the matter we were discussing earlier. Ian and Papalina will see to it. Alphanet is being treated at the Hourglass. Hurry, Lesson Heart! I mean, no, hurry as fast as I can. The refugees are still here, just chilling. But what was so extraordinary about the Domans that are different from these guys? I feel like they're just about the same, roughly. Like, you could... Okay, like, there was a little bit of a logical argument there, but then, like, when she said, oh, the Domans were in extraordinary circumstances, I'm just like, what? In what way were they in extraordinary circumstances? They were just the first people we met. Sorry, the first refugees that so happened to be there. I swear to God, if, like, the other refugees went to Revenant much earlier, they would have been accepted, and the Domans would have been placed. And it's like extraordinary circumstances. What? Like just because they're from you know. Oh no, wait. I mean no, because being stuffed in a ship is not any better than being stuffed outside of camps. In fact, if it was the other way, if the other refugees went there first, then the Domans would probably camp outside the city or whatever. I feel like there was no difference. Whatever. Alphanad, your boy,
Come,
why didn't you die?
You must have gathered by now that Tataru is given to exaggeration. As you can see, I am quite well. Ul'dah, on the other hand, is not. This riot was anything but an isolated incident.
Oh.
There is a restlessness in the air. Tensions long simmering are at last threatening to boil over.
I feel like there should have been more riots, I'm gonna be honest.
Ul'dah is a nation infamous for the great disparity between the wealthy and the poor. The majority of the populace accepts this state of affairs because they believe that every man bears responsibility for his own lot in life. To an Ul'dan, money is the foremost, and some would say the only measure of a man's worth. Small wonder that the wealthiest wield the greatest influence.
I mean, okay, hold up. Like, so every refugee is clamoring to Ul'dah because they have wealth, but if it's infamous that, like, you know, there's deep level of corruption and monetarists are basically ruining the city, then why the fuck does everyone go there, I mean? It's like, if it's common knowledge that a place is corrupt AF, then no one would go there, right? They would go to Limsa or Gridania. It still doesn't explain anything why people would prefer Ul'dah. It's in a fucking desert, for God's sake. You can't even say it, just climate-wise.
So where do the refugees fit into this social hierarchy? What place is there for those who fled Alamigo and the destruction of the Calamity? Plainly, there is none. They have no wealth, no power, and no worth. To the Ul'dan way of thinking, they may as well not exist.
I mean, that's not true. For the Ul'dans, they find them as a great annoyance. From what we gather, anyway.
Choosing to ignore their existence, however, is patently not an option. General Rauban and the Sultana understand this, which is why they ordered the Immortal Flames to provide the refugees aid and succor.
why didn't you just employ them into the Immortal Flames? Like, if they are from Almigo, that means they are probably like, you know, village like, or with combat experience, maybe, or hunting experience even. You could have very, you know, easily trained warriors, just like, you know, instantly bolstering your military might. And then the only problem would be if they refuse that, then that's their fucking problem. But I feel like if you didn't even give the fucking option, it's kind of not their fault. But you know what? I'm gonna piss off.
Yet none would dispute that the expenses incurred by this policy grow by the day, with no end in sight. This has prompted more and more Uldans to question their obligation to aid these worthless wanderers.
Wow, they literally just shut the door on them. What a bunch of assholes.
While more and more refugees have come to resent their treatment at the hands of the sneering citizenry.
This guy was first there, and then he straight up just decided to walk along here, just appear at the same table again. What is up with this guy? This guy has something weird going on.
The manner of Lord Lolorito's refusal to grant the Dolmens asylum bespoke a disdain for all refugees, an attitude shared by the rest of the monetarists. And you may be sure they make no effort to conceal their opinions. It was only a matter of time before the refugees united in protest, nor is it any surprise that some among them would ultimately resort to violence. That the Immortal Flames should choose this of all occasions to engage in joint training exercises with the other Grand Companies. By the time they return, the situation may well have deteriorated beyond mending.
I don't think it was Immortal Flames. I think it was very much on the purposeful part. Well, whatever. Ooh, let's scrap that. I think that's more useful to me. Oh my god. Tenacity. Tenacity is good. I'll probably pick that up. As I told you before, it was all but inevitable that an incident of this kind would eventually occur given the rising tension within the Sultanate. Nevertheless, I have reason to believe that this particular riot may not have been begun spontaneously. Have I piqued your curiosity? Good. Then you accompany me to the Hall of Flames. I would hear what General Bond would have to say in this matter. Okay. I still don't understand what's the thing about... I'm pretty sure these refugees have half a brain, so why does the game make it seem like, oh yeah, just because that means just because all other refugees went to this country, that means every refugee is accepted in this country? Fuck no, that's not how this works, and I'm pretty sure people know it too. I mean, I don't actually know how refugees function, but I feel like it'll be smart to realize, oh, if there's refugees from this country here, then it's probably a good idea to go to another country for a refuge, right? Just to keep, just so make sure that, you know, never mind. I don't know, man. I'm not a politician. How the fuck would I know? Now is not a good time, Lussenheart. My hands are full with dealing with the refugees. Precisely the matter we wish to discuss, General. Albernard, back on your feet already? I take him way too posh. You may credit my swift recovery to your surgeons. My memories of the riot are still somewhat muddled. I trust you managed to regain control of the situation? Not entirely. We secured the city soon enough, but not before the unrest had spread to the surrounding territories. Pockets of resistance remain throughout Thanalan. We have sent what forces we can spare to rout out the last belligerents, but progress is slow, and they are damnably elusive. Oh, I can well imagine. Given that the majority of refugees live outside the walls, it stands to reason that they would know the lay of the land. What I do not understand is how they came so well prepared. Before my little incidents, I observed several refugees were armed, and not with butchering knives or pitchfork, but with martial weaponry. I need hardly add to that such equipment is costly. None can deny that the tensions between Uldan's citizenry and the refugees population have increased since the Domans were turned away. But would that motivate a starving man to purchase arms in lieu of food? I think not. And what of those who have not even a single guild to spend? How could not survive without the aid provided by immortal flames? Surely they would sooner sell a weapon than bring it to bear against their benefactors. Come to the point. Come to the point, I mean. Very well. My point, General, is that the powder keg of Discent was not set alight by chance. These events were deliberately set in motion, and now order must be restored. That's my first duty. Until it's done, any investigation can wait. I do have time to discuss this. My scouts will be returning soon. I'm sorry, anon. Fucking hell, can people stop using anon? It feels like a weird break. Whatever. General is no fool. He keeps his own counsel, and with good cause. Were he to claim, without necessary proof, that these riots were instigated by outside forces, the militaries would accuse him of attempting to shirk responsibility. After all, he and the Sultanate have been the most outspoken proponents of refugee aid. Regardless, they will face harsh criticism in the days up ahead. Our allies may stumble upon the truth in time, but I have far more faith in your abilities, Lawsonheart. Therefore, I propose we conduct our own investigation, independent of the authorities. I mean, we were always independent. What do you mean? To that end, I would have you make inquiries in the settlements unsuspected of harboring belligerents. Commander Swift will know where they are. He may balk at the request for such information, but I've no doubt you can persuade him with your silver tongue. I, meanwhile, shall seek answers in my own way, after which we can regroup and share our findings. Well then, shall we? I mean, do I have a choice? If I want to progress to Heavensward, I think not. Hi, Swift. Look as though you've been had to say something last night, do you? What you ask is no simple favor. Were such information to fall into the wrong hands, lives of countless soldiers will be at risk. Even so, there is wisdom in your words. An able individual may be better suited to this task than a regiment. Very well. The Brass Blades have reported suspicious activity in the vicinity of the Lost Hope. Thematic. I like it. It may be unrelated to the recent events, but we doubt it. I suggest you begin speaking to the Blades posted there. Okay. I mean, that seems kinda on the nose, you know. A riot, and it's called Lost Hope. Then again, also, why the fuck did they name a location Lost Hope? That sounds like a very good place to, you know, lose hope. This, actually, what is this area called? Like, the area I'm staring at. Is it literally, no, it's Blackbush Station. So Lost Hope is in the valley here? Oh shit, no, I need to talk to this Chocobo Keep. Nothing. Okay. Sweet. Boom. To Lost Hope, I guess. Oh yeah, this is 100% a refugee. Like, see, they're just hanging out here. Oh wait, no, this is the Brass Blazing Camp. Man, I'm so confused. What brings you here, adventurer? A search for refugees? Well then, you've come to the right place. Oh, you mean those refugees? Oh no, you won't find them here. Most of the people of Lost Hope have come to accept their situations, and are content to pass their days in peace and quiet. Outsiders have trouble understanding that, like the merchant who passed here recently. A garrulous fellow, but awfully opinionated. Can't say I was sad to see him go. Okay. A friend of the Sultanate, are we? I take this means someone has read my report. The refugees who left with the merchant have yet to return, and I'm increasingly concerned that Zazawakar's suspicions were correct. You haven't the foggiest idea what I'm talking about, do you? Never mind, speak with Zazawaka. He will explain everything. Okay. I mean, I feel like it'd be prudent if, like, you know, the person you were talking about was also next to you, but what can you do? Hello, Zazawaka. Don't hurt me, I'm not one of them! Beg your pardon, you're not a flame. I see. I'm worse. If Leofric bid you speak with me, then I take it you agreed to help. 12 be praised for that, because we haven't a moment to waste. Everyone knows the flames are on the match. March, I mean. Flames on the match. Big funnies. Okay. The others have fallen under the fanatic's spell, but not I. Promises of revolution and retribution, withholding of the rolling cost account, and taking that which is owed. Ha! A childish fantasy. I mean, I did everything I could to dissuade the others from leaving, but few would heed my words. Now that one of our dealers have returned, however, the madness of the merchant's plan is plain to see. Look behind yonder tent and you'll understand why. Even now, he babbles incoherently, so traumatized that is he that by the bloodshed he witnessed. Tries my mind, I can make little sense of what of his words beyond the fact that he is not alone in surviving. Yet I have no doubt that the merchant will lead the remainder into their doom. I beg of you, find them before he does. Terrified refugees. Oh, there he is. What are you doing? Don't draw! Don't draw! Don't draw! Don't draw! What? Why didn't you run from me? You could have escaped. We could have escaped together. Then you'd be here with me. Be here to soothe me. Why did you have to stay and leave me alone? Why are you living next to F? You are fine. Soothe. Don't worry, your situation is not all hopeless. It's just mostly hopeless. I mean, you do live in a place called Lost Hope. Who are you? What do you want? It's true. I followed the merchant. May the gods strike me down for my folly. What they will not give, you must take, he said. When we asked how, he revealed a cache of weapons he had brought in and implored us to seize control of our fates. I thought about running then and there, but the others were so excited. He split us off into 2 groups and sent us off on our own. But when the flame found us, we didn't know what to do. Our leader tried to parley with theirs, but then they started arguing, then fighting, then everyone was fighting, and the flames were shouting to give no quarter, and... oh god, it's the other group. They're still out there. If we don't stop them, they'll be massacred like mine was. Sounds rough, buddy, but I don't think I particularly care. No, actually, I might care. Okay. No, the thing is, I want to quickly check, because I feel like I have plenty in terms of all this, to be honest. Like, what? Strength and tenacity. Oh, wait, that's actually pretty good. Wait, what is this? It's a ring. Strength, vitality, and tenacity. Oh, that is actually much better. I guess I'll take it. I guess I'll take it. I mean, I can probably make or find a ring that's just as good, if not better. So might as well. But I mean, this wouldn't be too bad. A raw ring for my healer. I ain't gonna be using my healer for a lot longer than my warrior, but at the same time, sure. My healer is equipment. I just remembered. But I don't think I'll do the DPS one unless I find new specific equipment. Why am I taking so long deciding? Screw it. Let's just do this. There you go. Right. Piety. I don't know what piety does. Oh, this is rings for when you're healing and stuff. Okay, got it. The other refugees are hiding in the cave south of Lost Hope, but to approach them would be fruitless. They would sooner call us agents of the Sultan to try to kill us than to listen to reason. While their twins might even deny to do the deed themselves. A pox on all bloody sellswords. They were supposed to train us to fight, but the ones he sent to us vanished during the struggle. Oh, if only we had never listened to that merchant's ridiculous claims. He said our cause was righteous, that the gods would never suffer us to be defeated. Though if they were forced to confront reality, that is. Challenge the twins to combat and show my brethren that their strongest warriors are no match for one man. Then mayhap then they might agree to lay down their arms and renounce this plot. So basically, rather than us them getting murdered by the whatever it is, we murder them. Much better. Yes. This is the ultimate persuasive argument. How could wait, is that underground? Sorry. Yeah, it's under. Man, how would anyone see a flaw in this plan? It's absolutely fucking brilliant. Okay, let's land. Hi, desperate refugees. 7 hells, they found us! Everyone, grab your gun, make for the rendezvous point! So that's your game, is it? Haha, sorry to disappoint me, lad, but we're more than willing to kill you ourselves. They're under attack. Where are these so-called twins? Okay, bonk. Bonk. Oh man, they're only martial? Sweet, okay, let's do this, do this, do this. Bonk that. 4, bang. Do that. And bonk them again. That was easy. Oh wait, there's more of them. Holy shit. Bonk. There's no healers, right? Yeah, that's it. Okay, done. Great. Got the bonk. Take care of the DPSs first, because then they're useless. Bonk. Wait, hang on a second. I have to help this guy with his own set of refugees. I am robbed. Wait, hold up. Which ones are mine and which one's his? Ah, screw it. I'm just gonna start spinning. Something. Something funny. Bonk. 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 So which was his and which is ours? Hers, sorry. Whoops. Oh well. Oh no, I killed all your mates. You beat them like it was nothing. Oh almighty, what are we gonna do now? Okay. Nice to see someone else doing what I'm doing. I honestly thought no, that's a bit there is like a whole bunch of new players to this game, like, so it's not a surprise that there are some other players also going through. But then his equipment looks so, how do I put this? Looks way stronger than what I have. I think he might have just doing a new game plus, to be honest. No, but you've returned. Did you find my brethren? What of the twins? What happened? I see. Well, he had no choice. Rather than a handful of them taking a beating from you, than getting butchered by the flames. Tell me, what did the merchant have to say when it was all over? What? Where else could he be? Unless he went to Stone's Throw to recruit others? Oh, is that supposed to be a bad thing? I assume it's a bad thing. The merchant wishes to approach the refugees in Stone's Throw, but was waiting until the flames withdrew their forces from the vicinity. Now they have, there's nothing to stop him from continuing his work. How many more must perish in pursuit of this futile cause? How much more suffering must we endure before it ends? Find him, convince him to cease his mad quest. It will surely lead us to ruin. Okay. So, wait, was it the... I mean, I know the game is trying to show us that, oh no, the guy we thought was an ally was actually a bad guy. But we also do know, I mean, technically, it was when, I guess, well, I mean, I also know that due to Heaven's Ward trailer that the other guy is also not a good guy, so, like, I don't also think, whoa, look at that, our only ally, one of our allies I thought was actually not an ally, but I'm just like, I mean, okay. Anyway. Hello. Oh no, you're crying. Did someone die? Have you seen my parents? Oh god, it's a brat. Can we punt him? Her, sorry. No. They told me to stay here with the others. They said be back soon, but it's been days. Oh, yes, I'm fucking dead, sorry. They left a man from Uda. The man said that they were gonna change. They were gonna change everything, make it so we could live inside the walls with everyone else. I liked it when he said that. I didn't like it when he talked about making rich people pay. Everyone looked so angry, and I got scared. Say, mister, are you looking for someone? Looking for someone stirring up trouble. You mean the man who left with my parents? But I don't know where he... Parents? Or the merchant? Oh, merchant. Wait, look! Over there! I think that's him! Well now, which of these gullible fools shall be my next victim? Hello there, bitch! Hi! Come back here, you son of a bitch! He's getting away! Go get him, mister! I mean, you didn't have to tell me twice. Oh, wait, I'm running the wrong direction. Don't worry, he can't outpace me, kid. I've got a bike from Brum. I can fly. Now, where'd the bugger go? Oh, there he is. Stuck? Hi, I came from behind you. You fool. Oh my god, wait. Hi! You again! Why are you pursuing me? Well, you see, you look kinda sus. Sedition, treason, revolution, that's preposterous! What filled your heads with lies, refugees? The self-same refugees who terrorized the streets of Ul'dah? Ha! You have no evidence to prove your execution. None! I could bring your head. No, I will not accompany to the Hall of Flames. You have no right to detain me, though I have a right of an axe. Exactly. For argument's sake, let's say I did do these things. Surely you don't think I gave a current's ass about politics. It was business. Only business. He's trying to make a run for it. Hi. Oh look, someone's gonna snipe me. We both know I'm not the one you want. However, if you agree to protect me, I swear I shall tell you everything. Sure. Oh, and he's dead. We did a fantastic job at protecting, I must say. We said yes, and he immediately fucking dies, even though we traced the arrow. What's with all the commotion? 7 L's. Sniped. Tell the others to spread out and search the area. The killer may be close. Good for you to realize that it was an arrow that killed him, not a giant fucking axe. Oh wow, you've just disappeared the body. Nice. Hold, adventurer. I don't know more about the relationship with the victim, as well as the events leading up to his death. Okay, sure, here's my interrogation, and this is what the man responsible for recent riots. Mayhap we owe his murderer a debt of gratitude. In any case, it's obvious you are not the one whom we seek. You may carry on with the investigation, Scion. I feel like we should be helping try to get the murderer, because obviously he killed the man. Sorry, she or they killed the man because he was about to tattle. I mean... Also, wait, I just want to point something out. So how the fuck did these refugees manage to anchor these things into the city walls? Like, obviously they would have needed a ladder or something, right? You know what, never mind. Maybe I should stop questioning a whole bunch of stuff. Not my fault that the game is so easy to question sometimes. Now let's sprint because I'm used to moving fast. I still wish that you can use like the mounts inside the city, because like sure the city may be smaller than the outside, but I still want to like, you know, move quickly because I'm like, you know, this is taking some time and okay. I'm going the wrong way. Actually wait, what the fuck was that? Splendors. Huh, okay, sure. Just ignore that then. Oh, the Dark Knight. I also want to be a Dark Knight, goddammit. I don't want to use this bug fuck of axe. I want to use a big fuck of sword. Oh well. Swift. Sorry, the guy's dead. What news, Lesson Heart? Where's the merchant? Dead. Murdered. Damn it all to the 7th hell. He has not simply murdered Lassange, he was silenced. Yeah, I know, I'm not fucking daft. Too many knew his face, and he would readily divulge his secrets. Do not despair though, we may be closer to identifying the true orchestration of these riots than you realize. So I can either get an increase to unit script. I'm just gonna keep piling on the defender stuff. It's annoying how it forces me to use this, but I guess it's nothing I can do. Revolution. The Flame Journal would have left word that you would proceed to the Fragrant Chamber as soon as you returned. He wishes to discuss your recent discoveries, as well as the results of your own investigations. Master Athelnod has already informed and should be waiting for you outside. Pray proceed to the Royal Promenade with all haste and speak with Bartholomew, not Bart. Actually, who was Bartholomew Bart again? Oh right, it was I think it was someone Ruby. Right. I was thinking, wait, do I mean like Bart Simpson? I was like, no wait, his last name is Simpson. So who is Bartholomew Bart again? I'm just like, oh wait, yeah, no, it's obviously I think the only other Bartholomew I know is no way, I don't know. Yeah, I have no idea. I feel like I recognize it, but at the same time, I don't remember it. Bartholomew Bart. No, it's not Ruby. Because it's Professor Bartholomew. No, it's correct. Is it Bartholomew Bart? I can't remember the name of the professor, the green-haired professor, the one that's constantly overdosing on caffeine. I honestly can't remember. Oh. Is that a bow? That's a nice bow. Oh, that's a really nice bow, actually. Damn. Oh, it's a compound bow, too. But I will say, though, why is this disc so much bigger than this one? That seems like a terrible design. But, and that disc is not even, like, you know, proper. It's just, looped around. It's not really, you know, yeah, never mind. We have been expecting you, sir. Please proceed inside. I mean, one-stop quests. I will not disagree. I won't say anything about that. I love a quest that short. Oh shit! It's a
Commander Swift has kept us apprised of your recent activities. You've made great strides towards quelling the violence.
I just want to quickly switch back to that. Okay.
Despite our best efforts to determine what provoked this uprising, the truth continues to elude us. Have you uncovered aught which might shed some light on the mystery?
I mean, it's obviously done by one of the monetarists. I would assume.
This information does not leave this room.
Okay, sure.
The Syndicate's decision to reject the Doman refugees' appeal for asylum had lasting repercussions. A number of those displaced by the calamity claimed it was proof of a policy of discrimination.
Well, yeah, no shit, because it is a policy of discrimination. I don't know what you're talking about.
Together with a group of Alamegan refugees, they organized a series of demonstrations to protest against the Sultanate.
I mean, this is very normal. I feel like this is a very normal thing to do.
Demonstrations which became heated, but did not descend into violence.
Okay, normal.
Until a certain incident served as a call to arms.
Which is?
A unit of brass blades sent to supervise a demonstration loosed arrows upon unarmed protesters.
Oh yeah, that's definitely their fault.
It was this atrocity which prompted the refugees to take up arms. I need not tell you what followed.
I feel like this is information that should be made public, but...
We assumed at first that the attack was born of a miscommunication. When emotions run high, they happen. But suspicions were raised regarding the unit's commanding officer, whom I ordered interrogated.
Let me guess, he was dead.
Sure enough, our fears were soon confirmed. The dog confessed that a merchant had offered him coin to give the order. a merchant in the employ of Teleji Adeleji.
Oh no. It's either he actually did it or it's
Teleji Adeleji. But he spoke in favor of the Doman's cause, and has ever seemed sympathetic towards the refugees' plight. Why would he do such a thing?
It's called reverse psychology, Alphanod, you brain-dead idiot.
Know you of the Cartano Reclamation Bill?
No, I do not. Someone explain.
It is a proposal to annex the Cartano Flats so that refugees may establish permanent settlements.
Okay. What's so bad about that?
When last I looked, that was disputed territory.
Well, it is.
Aye. Some might even call it a battlefield.
It is a battlefield. I
The
mean,
destruction wrought by Bahamut was greatest at the Cartano Flats. That much is common knowledge.
uh-huh.
What is less well known is that his rampage laid bare ancient Alagon ruins, of which no record existed.
Okay, this is the PvP area.
There are certain differences of opinion as to how these ruins should be handled, which is why each nation maintains a military presence in the region to this day.
Which feels a bit useless, but okay.
Yet differ though we may, we are still allies. Therefore, in the interest of preserving the Eorzean alliance, we have reached an agreement.
Okay.
Any conflict which may arise during the course of military exercises in the region shall have no bearing on relations between our nations.
I feel like that's not how that should work, but okay.
In full knowledge of this delicate state of affairs, Teleji Adeleji proposed the Cartano Reclamation Bill.
Uh-huh, okay.
A shameless bloody ruse which stands to benefit him in but one conceivable way.
Which is?
If successful, he will gain control over the disputed territory under the guise of assisting in the resettlement effort. And you can be sure he'll build an orphanage next to every Alagon ruin.
Okay.
The man would threaten the unity of the Eorzean alliance and risk countless lives for personal gain.
I feel like this is a normal thing in Oda. I mean, like, what? Ichi-ni-san, shi, go. 5 members of your council, including this guy, is exactly like that. There should be no surprise.
He walks a path all his own, independent of any faction and beholden to none of his fellows on the Syndicate.
I mean, that's literally the same as every other member in the Syndicate. You have no right to judge.
By inciting the less fortunate to violence, he hopes to convince others that the Cartano Reclamation Bill is the only viable solution. His sympathy for the plight of the Domans was not but posturing to gain credibility with the refugees. Of that there can be no doubt.
Once again, I feel like this is very normal political stuff.
Forgive me, but what could possibly motivate Teleji Adeleji to go to such lengths? What is so special about these ruins that he would risk his position on the Syndicate, and, most likely, charges of treason against the Sultanate?
Also, I have to admit the plan was incredibly obvious. Like, I feel like anyone of...
Omega.
Omega? I thought she said, oh my god, I'm just like, geez, I didn't know they said that, but no, Omega. I feel like, you know, anyone with half a brain could kind of realize that all evidence points to him. Like, with all that details. I feel like it's incredibly obvious. It could almost be, like, you know, a plot to, whatchamacallit, to, I don't know.
An Alagon monstrosity, not unlike the Ultima weapon. Mayhap larger, we know not. It has yet to be fully excavated.
Then blow it the fuck up.
Alagon inscriptions indicate that it was created to fell Bahamut himself.
That seems kind of useful.
If accurate, it might explain why Nail Van Darnus chose to bring the Red Moon down upon the Cartano Flats. Given the ends he went to ensure Eorzea's annihilation, destroying the one weapon which could stay the Elder Primal may well have seemed like good sense.
Okay.
When first I bore witness to the power of the Ultima weapon, I doubted the evidence of my senses. And now you tell me there is another such weapon. One which could contend with Bahamut. Bahamut!
I mean...
Aye. We were skeptical ourselves. Truth be told, until the Ultima weapon's existence came to light, we thought the inscription had been mistranslated.
Uh-huh.
At present, Omega is more akin to a fossil than a tool of war, having long since ceased to function. As such, its true potential cannot accurately be gauged.
Uh-huh.
However, if someone were to restore it, as the Carlians did the Ultima weapon, I have little doubt that he would wield untold power.
Okay.
Power enough to subjugate Uldar like as not, and the rest of Eorzea besides, which is doubtless why Teleji Adeleji yearns to have it.
Teleji Adeleji.
That he should aspire to world domination. He who has ever walked 2 paces behind Lord Lolorito in matters of commerce.
2 pieces behind? What does that even mean?
'Tis in acknowledgement of his own limitations that he seeks this power. Woe betide us all should we allow him to have it.
Plot twist, you find it was like, wait, I didn't do this. Haha, it was me. Loretto motherfucker or something. I don't know I forgot his name immediately. I know he's important, but he's not that important.
Pray waste no time chasing rats. Only a fool would believe that secrets can be kept in Uldar.
I mean, you're not wrong.
It
but
would
why didn't
seem the implications of the Sultanate's refugee problem are rather more far-reaching than we assumed.
Of course it's more far-reaching than we assume. It's always more far-reaching than we assume. Unfortunately for me, because I have to do all the fucking hard work. Ain't that fucking convenient? I should be glad to know the truth, and yet... the thought that all this chaos was the product of one man's lust for power sickened me. How long do you think they intend to hide the existence of Omega from the Scions? That they even felt the need to do so is troubling. It'll be in our best interest to learn more of the military activities in the disputed territories. Fortunately, you already have been well positioned to do so. Corporal Ironblade, pray keep us informed of any developments in Cartanu, sorry. Begone, whelp! This is no place for children. Uh-huh. I'm sorry. Well, who the fuck just shouts at a child for no apparent reason just for going in the wrong area? You're a squire for a reason, you fuckwit. I was looking for you, mister. You said you were looking for a man who left with my parents. You know this girl? Well, I have no choice but to know this girl. He visited us, he visited Stone's Throw as well, I see. Did you find the man? Were my parents with him? They were not, I'm afraid. However, I can think of several places they might be. If you like, we can go look for them together. Really? You'll help me look, mister? Well, your parents might be dead, girl, but at least you can get closure. Of course, but first I need finish speaking with my friend. He's telling me a secret, you see, so no one else is allowed to listen. Mayhap you could wait for me by that pillar over there. We require but a moment. Okay. Okay, mister. I'll be waiting. Alpha turns to me. Her parents are dead. I'll take her to the quicksand. Mayhap Momondi will know what to do. A legion of Galleons and Aether-Star Primal, even dealing with an Ascian would be preferable to this charade. Sometimes I fear Minfilia too is too ambitious. We rush hither and yon in response to threats as they arise, without concern for the strain placed upon our limited resources and ourselves. I know, right? Mayhap the time has come for a change. We already had a change. What do you mean? Listen, Heart. This is Minfilia. I know this is sudden, but I ask you to return to the Revenant's Toll with all due haste. The situation in the Tollwood has taken a turn for the worst. I'll explain in detail once you arrive. I literally have no choice. The Tollwoods, then the primal threat she spoke of, has been confirmed. I have no reports of exo-activity, which leaves the Sylphs? Yeah, it's probably the Sylphs. Go, Lesson Heart. You know as well that the Prince of the Primal, takes precedence over all else. Oh, and when you arrive, do inform the Ascendant that while I am grateful for her concern, she didn't fear for my safety. I am more than capable of protecting myself. Especially when you become a sage, then you become a fucking badass. But currently now you're next to fucking useless. Okay, that's a lie. I mean, what's that class again? It's like Arcanus is not useless. It's just I feel like Sage is way cooler. Hey, having a fairy waifu with you is cool and all, but as a Gundam fan, I'm legally obliged to say that bits are cooler. Fairy waifu be damned. Though as a, then again, also as a, now that I think about it, I feel like what are the other, okay, so I know the different names for the remote autonomous, what is it called again? Attack, some like auxiliary attack weapons or something. I don't know. I just made up a term for them. But they all have different names in like different series. Like C, they're called bits. Yeah, bits. In UC, the changes, sometimes they're called funnels. Funnels or bits as well. Then in double O, they're called like fangs. Yeah, fangs. Or at least the ones on the Quanta are called fangs. Like is there any other Gundam that does have these that are named? Because I don't think Wing and IBO have named the version of these kind of bit-like remote weapons. Because, like, okay, sure you have the Rex, the tail blade, but I don't think that counts. Does it? Oh, well, whatever. It's a relief to see you healthy and hale, Lawson Hart. The latest news from Ul'dah was most disturbing. Well, yeah, no shit. Clearly, the only injury of it suffered was to his ego. Doubtless it was heal Erlong, or literally in 2 minutes. The other Scions will need to be present for this meeting. If you're ready to begin, I will summon them now. The stories will tell. Once again, literally no change. I mean, skill speed is kind of useful, to be honest. Okay. Yeah, that's a full set. Okay, now which part am I up to? Am I finished? No, I'm not. If only things were so easy. We are about halfway. Yeah, it's gonna take about 2 hours. I was hoping, because it looked like we were finishing really quickly, that this will take like an hour to begin, but I guess not. Whoa, fuck my life. At least we're moving a patch of stream, which is good. It's a good pace, I think. Thank you for responding to my call with such haste. Rest assured, I shouldn't have summoned you if you were not urgent. To business then. I've received some most disturbing news from the Order of the Twin Adder. They have reason to believe that the Sylphs maybe have been called to forfeit their revered guardian, the Primal Ramu. I'm sorry, may have? Then it's not certain. The Elder informs us that the elementals themselves murmur of the Lord of Levin's return to the forest. Sylphlands, however, display no signs of undue commotion. Forgive me, Ascendants, but that fact need not contradict the elemental's testimony. Unlike his more bellicose composers, Garuda and so on, Ramuh is reputed to act only in defense of his children. I imagine he will only make his presence known if any were foolish enough to directly endanger themselves or their territory. The abruptness of this development concerns me. Are we not keeping a close watch of the touched ones and their movements? If the preparations for the summoning ritual were indeed underway, this surely not have escaped your notice. Oh, it didn't. I was pretty sure it was going to happen, just not this soon. I beg your pardon? You foresaw this eventuality and did not to prevent it? I told Papa Limo, or I suppose I could have reported him in Philia earlier, but honestly there wasn't much we could do except wait and see. You know how the Sylphs feel about people poking around their territory. They already summoned Ramuh once after Calamity, but that was because the Galleons came trampling through the forest. And so long as the Castrum Orion stand, the Sylphs can be blamed for wishing to have the Gallian deity on hand. In short, he and I are in agreement. The action of the forest folks were inevitable and unavoidable. And I maintain that observation would have remained the best policy had it not been for the sudden influx of strangers into the Black Shroud. Thus, alas, we did not foresee. By all accounts, the recent violence in Uldar drove a number of refugees to seek safety under concealing canopies of the tree. Okay. 'Tis like that the Sylphs perceive this as a panic migration as yet another invasion, and quicken their efforts to summon their god. I have to put it in mind of Titan the Kobolds. Once again, it's the affair of men which have paved the way for Primal's coming. Indeed, one cannot help but wonder what manner of place Eorzea would be without the civilizing influence of mankind. But, that as it may, this regrettable development does afford us a unique opportunity. Listen, Hart, through your dealings with the Sylphs of Little Solus, you once succeeded in preventing an untimely conflict with Gardania. I wonder, might one who has treated with the elves so fruitfully in the past will not achieve similar success with their patron deity? If Ramuh can be convinced of our intention, it may be the first step to breaking the cycle of primal summoning. And fond hope, were such thing a possibility, we would not have been at war with the beastmen since time immemorial. But maybe this time we can... Let us continue this discussion anon. We first need to consult with the nation most affected by Ramuh's presence. The Elder Seer has requested your personal involvement, Lussenhart. Pray report to Commander Horlu at the Adder's Nest as soon as you're able. I don't think of a choice. Steel yourself for the worst. Oh, fuck. Well, I hope for a peaceful resolution to this matter. Experience suggests that your meeting with the Lord of Eleven will prove less than amicable. In such an event, your fellow Scions will of course lend you whatever support you require. Oh no, I totally didn't see this coming. I guess we have no choice but to fight Ramuh, even though it was plainly obvious that the game really wanted us to fight every single, what's it called again? Every single primal, which I hate. Why do we have to kill every single primal? Just because you want to add new bosses doesn't mean you have to add story with those new bosses. You could have just so happened to have them, oh no, like, you know, a blue quest saying, oh no, Ramuh and blah 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 will summon, quickly deal with them. Because of course there's going to be a boss fight. There's no way there's not going to be a boss fight. Game? Ooh, pretty. Sorry, is this the Leisha alphabet color? No, it's not. It's a different outfit. But it is pretty. Okay. So. Like, okay, I don't hate that they're trying to include the bosses in the storyline, like the MSQs. But at the same time, did you really have to add on to ARR's already fucking long story to do it? Could you have not made it, I don't know, slightly optional? The king lives. Scion, blah blah, yes, I know the king, blah 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 blah. Let's just skip this because it's just unlocking that. Oh shit, I didn't mean to skip that. But oh well, you know. I don't think it was very important anyway. Actually, I think it's faster if I go this way. Oh, that's nice. Still though, I do wish that Gridania's Ethernet positions was a little bit easier rather than me just running all over the fucking place. But oh well. What can you do? Okay, Silent Conjurer, take us in. Beam. Actually, wait, do we just straight up just walk through here? Is like where they're trying to get us? Yeah, they straight up just tell us to walk through in order to reach that area. I thought, for the life of me, I thought they were just teleporting us like some sort of like, you know, fucking like, ooh, look at me, use our teleportation magic. Oh, sorry, have already arrived, sir. May I show you in? Yes. I didn't know that was straight up just walking through a little bit of trees. I mean, it's very well concealed, I must admit, but at the same time. Oh boy. Is Minfilia here again, or is it just, yeah, it's just the usual four. Hi, Kani-sama. Isha.
Scions of the Seventh Dawn, on behalf of the people of Gridania, I bid you welcome. Your presence is of great comfort to us all in these days of uncertainty.
Yeah, skip the flowery words, just hurry up and tell me what's going on.
I summoned you here to share tidings of a most urgent nature. But a short while ago, the great elemental spoke, and his voice was clarion in its intensity. Ramu is returned unto the forest.
Shocker! It's not like we already know this.
Scarce had his words ceased to echo in mine ears when we were visited by an emissary from Little Solace.
Uh-huh. What do you have to say, Sprout?
Our guest informs us that the Sylphs, too, have sensed the presence of the Lord of Lep.
Okay.
Though his exact whereabouts remain unknown, we may safely assume that the primal was summoned within the heart of the Sylphlands.
Because of course it would be.
Unlike the other primals you have encountered, Lord Ramu is no raging avatar of destruction. He is revered as much for his wisdom as his strength, serving as both arbiter and guardian to his children. Given that we and the Sylphs found a way to share the Twelveswood, it is my hope that this sagely immortal will be amenable to reason, and that conflict may be avoided. Blessed as you are with the power of the Echo, you are one of the few among us who may commune with a primal without fear of influence. I would ask, therefore, that you represent us.
Yeah, you just want me to represent.
The Twelveswood has suffered enough. Upon this, we and the Sylphs, and I would venture Lord Ramu himself, are in perfect accord. Let us not endanger our shared home by engaging in unnecessary hostilities.
Uh-huh. Yep, okay.
Dear friend, I beseech you, safeguard the peace which exists between our peoples.
Yeah, I get it. Just let me run to Ramu already.
You have my thanks.
At least someone is happy here, because I'm not. I just want to get to Heavensward. But that seems illegal, it seems.
Pray make for Little Solace, then. A member of the Order of the Twin Adder awaits you there. He will advise you on how to find the Lord of Levin.
Man, I think I can find him just fine. I have a knack for this kind of thing.
An ill wind blows through the forest.
Don't say that just before we're gonna make off the negotiations. It feels like you're trying to jinx me or something. For fuck's sake, woman.
Yet, it is not only the Twelveswood that flinches at its coming. All the lands Veorzia shiver in dread anticipation. Have care.
Wasn't it like everyone else who told me that the existence of primals was literally the opposite of a good thing? Like the fact that primals themselves exist is a cause for a problem? What happened to that? Oh well. Why can't you? Oh my god, my neck. Oh, there we go. It just snapped. Oh, it snapped. It just popped. Oh my god, that is... Oh, that is disgusting. Yuck. I'm not gonna look that way anymore. Yup. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna take my stuff and leave. Yours my planes. Okay, enough of that. Rum rum. Silvers with your quest I still haven't finished because I'm saving them for my Dark Knight. I see saving that Dark Knight. Actually, I'm actually just skipping just to get the Mammoth done as quickly as possible. Lost in Heart of the Scions, I was told to expect you. I understand you go with the to treat with the primal Ramu himself. An unenviable task, but one for which I have no doubt you are well suited. Am I? I've been told that your fellow Scions are conducting an investigation of the area as we speak. We might ascertain the location of where the Lord Levin might be found. I would ask you to abide here and until they return with their findings. I mean, I would prefer if we just skip to the part where I do things, but I guess not. Okay, and we're gonna talk to Ramu now. Hopefully, I'm getting struck by lightning, because I think in Final Fantasy 15, he's called Odin. I was told that a messenger would be sent as soon as your fellow Scions have finished their investigation. I do not imagine it will be much longer. Hello there, you're not a Scion. Maxio, this one returns with good tidings. Wise ones have finished the searching, and wisely identified the precise location of where Touched One summoned the Lord Ramu. Your timing is impeccable, my fluttery friend. Might you be so kind as to escort this good man to his fellow Scions? It'll be this one's pleasure, Walking One. Please, come with this one. Not the ones again. Any more ones and I'm start going to answer in zeros. Okay. I had to do a 360 there because to find where I was going. Let's see. That's great. Up, and fuck you! Can I just straight up fly across this gap? Hell yeah! Don't I love flying? Oh, okay, that looks incredibly cool. That's actually kind of like impressive looking. Oh, yo, hold up. Hey, Maxio, hello there. Wise ones have ventured deep within Sylphlands. These ones must be careful. Proceed carefully. Keep an eye out for touched ones. Alternatively, up and wait, sorry. Up and fuck you. Baha, bye, bitch. Oh, I can unlock the King's Lives one here. I might as well run by that and complete it. The heck is that? This one is most sorry, but this one can go no further. Draw too close to Lord Ramu, and this one might turn mean and nasty like touch ones. And so this one says farewell for now. Walking One will find wise ones not far from here, to the south. Going safely, Walking One. Did you just run straight into? You know what? Never mind. Ah, fuck. Where are they? They are in here. Okay. Wait, this is back where I just came from. Hold up. I feel like I had to run past this area, but you know what? Whatever. Hi, Papa Limo. This is a very precarious place to meet up. So it's actually you. I'm relieved. For a moment, I thought we were dealing with another one of the confounded Sylph tricksters. I swear, with them wreaking havoc with their skin-changing magics, it's a wonder I was able to finish taking my measurements. Yes, it was quite an ordeal. You should know I've seen someone see the look on your stole's face when one impersonating you suddenly showed up. That's quite enough, Papa Limo. My apologies. It's not like me to ramble, so was it a good reaction or was it a bad reaction? I would hope it was a good reaction, because she is very pretty. At any rate, as I was saying, I have finished measuring etheric activity in the area, and I'm pleased to say that I have reached an indisputable conclusion. To wit, that Ramu was called forth in the vicinity of the Sylph's Aether. No! Who would have thunk? Come, Lesson Heart, the Lord of Levin awaits. I feel like you've just answered the most obvious question in the world, Papa Rainbow. Oh, not gonna lie. No shit he's gonna be summoned next to Aetherite, because every other fucking primals was summoned next to fucking bitch. Come here, you little shit up. Come here, I'm killing you. Oh fuck, I clicked on the wrong button. Bonk! Bitch, that's what you get for aggroing me for no apparent reason. Come here, little bitch. Why are you doing this to me? Fuck you. Bonk. 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 I'm dead. Good thing I'm not killing sylphs, since now you accuse me of killing sylphs. Which I'd still kill sylphs, though. Ah, well. Can I just sneak past all these guys without getting the fight? That would be great. Because I don't really want to fight all these guys, because they don't really give much XP anyway. I should actually start working on a fuck. Okay, fine then. Come here, little bitch. Ha, I dodged you, bitch. And, bonk. I should have done this first, but I won't. Bonk. Great. Violet Screech. Investigate area of the Beastman. Investigate with the Sleeping enemy right there. Oh, wait, never mind. Hello, we seek Palais. Oh, that is one angry motherfucker. Hello, Ramu. We wish to bargain. Not for my soul, though.
Thine aura betrays thee, servant of Hyden.
What do you mean thine aura betrays me? I don't understand. Damn, that's cool as fuck, not gonna lie. Hi, Odin. Nice to see you. Sorry, Ramu. You called Ramu in this game. Don't worry, I have my helmet shield thing.
Thou art the bringer of light, bane of Ifrit, Titan, Garuda, and Leviathan.
Yes, how astute.
I am Ramu, guardian of the children of the forest.
How astute.
Thou tramplest upon sacred soil, bringer of light. By what right doth man intrude in this sanctuary of the sylphs?
For a bargain. I've come to bargain. Will you politely don't do anything?
Redanians proffer peace? Their words are born of delusion. Thine offer, an insult.
Well, we can't say we tried. We didn't try.
Thou speakest of harmony, yet carest not for my children's desires. They did but wish to dwell beneath these boughs in solitude. Yet even that was too much to ask of man. Thus did they turn to me for succor. The sentence I pronounce upon thy kind is just. Redanian or Garlean, it matters not. The good intent of one excuseth not the misdeeds of the other. Thy conflicts have brought naught but anguish and misery unto the forest. All blame doth lie with the darkness that resideth in the breast of man.
I mean, you can't hate him. He's shooting straight facts. Spitting straight facts even.
Whence sprung this calamitous seed? In the beginning no such duality existed. Were light and dark given form when man was born?
So the sylphs
it would explain much. Not least why strife and sorrow follow ever in thy wake. Thou canst not deny the urgings of thine own nature. Knowing that thy mere presence here portendeth tragedy, wilt thou persist in this pretense of peacemaking?
I mean, we don't have to. We can throw fisticuffs right now. Oh, I guess Hyland says no.
Thou bearest the crystal which I bestowed upon my wayward charges. That they should entrust so precious a gift to thee. Thou standest apart from thy kin. Thou art the bringer of light, aye. But there is something more in thee.
There is?
Very well. I shall consider thy proposal. Shouldst thou survive my trial.
Translation? What does trial
If
mean?
thou wouldst champion the cause of harmony, I must have proof that thou art fit to play the role. Wither mine ire, and prove to me thereby that thou hast strength enough to stay the darkness which threateneth to consume thee.
So basically to fight you again. So either way, we have to fight
If thou
you.
shouldst be found wanting, know that all men shall perish in the storm of my judgment.
So is he just gonna strike me down or something? Or is he actually gonna get me to fight? It's unclear what he wants. He just wants me to fight. Okay, I see.
Come to me, bringer of light. I shall await thee on the field of battle.
I mean, you can't say that went terribly.
Louis-Angers, it is rare indeed to find you so far from a tome.
How do you know he was there?
The Lord of Levin himself. Never till this day had I looked upon his visage, save in painted renderings made faint by time. Ever shall this scene remain etched in my mind's eye. Beg pardon, my lady.
I can't help but feel that Ranger might have just ruined the entire operation.
I must beg thine aid on a point of research. If thou art resolved to face Lord Ramu, I would ask thy leave to observe the event.
Why are you passing me your glasses? I don't understand. Oh fuck, I didn't mean to punch my mic. Shrugging tree, hard. Nice, that's Oh, hello there. Well, I guess I will have to kill one of the children. Sorry, man. We tried our best. But it's not my fault this guy was an idiot. My fault. And bonk. Okay, now time to offer myself to this thing again. Let's see. Oh boy, 6 minutes. Hey, it's shorter than the the Leviathan one, that's for sure. Hopefully I can get like, I don't know, like the daily roulette party. Anyway, while waiting for the thing, I quickly need to rush off to the toilet, so I'll be right back. Ow, fuck. I've been attacked this entire time. You bitch. Fuck off. Bonk. Face my bonking. Ah, there you go. Well then. I guess it's just waiting time. Now you think about it, right? You know, I kept you know, confusing. Sorry, not confusing. Maybe slightly on purpose as well. Like Ramuh and Odin. But I swear to God, they're the same thing. I mean, I do. Actually, now I think about it, like I don't think there's Shiva in this Bahamut. Like I wished. I mean, Ifrit's obvious. Ifrit's always here. But it'd be cool to see every single summon like in here. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's the plan, right? Like, and all the bosses, all the quote-unquote primals are actually just summons from previous FFs. Like, I'm not sure if Shiva's in this expansion or maybe they're in a different one. It's a bit weird how they're Beast Tribe specific, but I don't hate it. Yeah. Though, I will say, though, that I feel like Ramuh doesn't really fit in some of the sylphs. Because, like, the sylphs are very vegetably, not really human-like. And, like, you know, for the majority of the other primals, they're very much animalistic. Even fucking Garuda was still very strongly a harpy kind of person. I feel like Ramuh has no connection to the sylphs, like, almost at all. Like, when you think about, like, what does an old man with a rod of lightning have to do anything to do with the fucking sylphs? What, do the sylphs think they're old men with like fucking hell? Fuck off, bitch. Oh, there you go. Like, there's very little correspondence between the two, I feel anyway. Like, why aren't they attached to another god or something? It feels very weird that it's, feels very, like, what other summon from... No, I guess that wouldn't make sense, because a lot of the summons are very human-like at that point. The only one missing would be Bahamut. Bahamut is a quote-unquote ultimate summon. So I guess that doesn't count. The Lord, sorry, the Lord summon or whatever. That wouldn't work. It just feels like a very odd element. Like, you know, why is both the Old Man of Lightning, like the in charge of the Green Men of Peace, the Green Men of the Forest? Feels very out of place, but whatever. Let's see if anyone says anything. Hopefully I can get the puzzle really quick. Ah, nope. Hi Ramuh, I've come to beat the shit out of you as requested. My ears are gone. Okay, maybe what actually connects him is the big fuck off beard he has. Cause that, my god, is that a beard? Not even magnificent, it's just a big fuck off beard. Before working involved. YOLO scoop. Who is main tank? It is him. Why is main tank almost dead? No, it's not. Let's vengeance and berserk. Do that. Oh, step away and tomahawk. Bonk. Okay, mine's deactivated, so I'll just continue let the gunbreaker do the gunbreaker thing. Yeah, I'll make it so the healer doesn't heal me, because honestly it's more important for the healer to heal the main tank rather than me. Because I'm just a fucking off tank, man. But still though, I think I'm starting to understand what the community says, that the main tank, there should only be a main tank and maybe like 5 DPSs or maybe, yeah, actually 5 DPSs, 2 healers, and 1 main tank. Oh, fuck up now. Because it feels like my role in this is very, like, you know. Oh my god, I'm getting hit like no one's business. I'm gonna do it myself. What is hitting me? I swear to god, I'm trying to dodge everything. Oh, walk away very slowly. Bonk. 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 Might just go out that side. Oh, you know what? I just realized I can totally help out this guy with mitigation by using appraisal. I mean, I have 3 seconds. I might throw a appraisal into. Well, there. Appraisal in here is 10 seconds. Gone. Where is this thing I see people fighting? It's this thing. Oh, there you go. Hi! Oh my god, the Grey Arbiter. It's like a mini. It's a mini boy, mini old man, a little old man. That sounds incredibly weird. Oh, bitch. Limit break. I still don't understand how it's used, but whatever. Yeah, I should actually be paying attention. That's good. That doesn't look good. Yeah, that was the very opposite of good, I must say. I mean, yeah, no, I think we'll be fine. Rolling Thunder, no DPS here. Well, let's appraisal him again. Bonk. 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 Okay, just like my arbiters. Okay, focus on the arbiter guys now. Is another one I'm missing? Or was it literally just this guy? Yeah, I should just do that. Oh, pleasant. Ow. Can you please let me do something? I don't appreciate being stunned, for fuck's sake. Frozen. If you're unable to execute action. What, 20 seconds? What the fuck? Oh my god, I didn't realize that was so fucking long. I literally can't do anything. God, the DPS is gonna take a lot of damage. There we go. Oh wait, no, they killed it. Oh, is he fading away? Oh no, we killed him. Oops. I didn't mean to kill him. I thought we were supposed to come in peace. We weren't meant to fucking murder him. Let's see, do that. Ah, I'm stuck. Okay, and I received 3 player commendations. I feel like I did fuck all though. Why didn't I guess the main healer just left?
I have taken thy measure, bringer of light.
I mean, I don't think I did much. Hi. Was I supposed to stop before I killed you?
And I judge thee a worthy champion. The task of excising the sin that hath taken root in man's heart is thine. Shrink not from employing thy strength in service to the forest and the wider realm beyond. Like hungering shadows do the enemies of harmony gather, and meekness will but feed them.
I fear.
If man is to be delivered from the dark, it shall be by thy guiding light alone. Stray not from the path, for if thou dost, thy people shall be truly lost.
Right, got it.
Thou hast slain the Lord of Levin. A regrettable act, but a necessary one.
Did we have to? I'm pretty sure we were just meant to beat him within an inch of his life, but I guess he's technically immortal.
In witnessing thy struggle, a truth hath been revealed unto me. If I mistake not, it may yet prove a chink in the eternal armor of the Ascians.
Oh, that sounds useful. What is it?
But
Oh,
let
fuck,
us
I just poured
conclude
water in
our
my
present
pants.
business. I shall expound upon my findings at the Rising Stones anon.
I'm using a non, goddammit. And I have actually wet my pants. Both literally, but not figuratively. Actually, no, not both. Just the one. Then no, not with piss, but with water. Because I was too lazy to bring up my bottle next to my fucking other bottle. Yeah, I put my bottle in a bottle. I put my water from a bottle into a bottle. Wait, what? I just confused myself. It's okay. But yeah, there you go. Anyway, back to Little Solus. Vroom, vroom. Actually, now I think about it, I have everything in my inventory I need to use. Ah, wrong. I was heading towards the wrong point. Okay, this way. I mean, I don't really have anything other than, like, the bronze pieces, fish meal. God damn it, I'm hiccuping again. I swear to God, I didn't used to get hiccups this easily. I think it's only when I start streaming, man, my hiccups start coming back full force. Cause like, before I did, like, you know, when I was younger, I did have a huge hiccuping problem. But then when I got older, it just kind of went away. I used to have hiccups when it was just like, you know, just riding in a car with my family. Then all of a sudden, I'm just like, hiccup, 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 hiccup. But now it doesn't happen so often. And ever since I started streaming, I just hiccup every 30s. I swear, like, I start hiccuping, like, at the worst timings. Listen, Sarge, you have returned. Dare I ask how Ramu received your visit? I kind of murdered him. He challenged you to a test of arms. It is well, then, that you have some experience in such matters. Both peoples of both Gridania and Little Solus will be relieved to hear that the Lord of Lesson has accepted you as the Forest Champion of Peace. You performed a monumental duty this day, Lesenheart. The Elder Seer must be informed of your deeds at once. I also murdered Ramu. I hope that won't be a problem. Blah, blah. The Elder Seer will wish to hear your experiences firsthand. Pray return to Gridania and make directly for the Lotus Stand. The Conjurer at the first altar will be expecting you. Fare you well. Okay, let's just teleport to New Gridania. So is no one ever going to talk about the fact that I just murdered the Lord of Levin, like, without any justification whatsoever? I mean, he did say, "Oh yeah, I challenged you to a test of arms," but that didn't mean fucking murdering him, did it? I don't know. So is that every time that someone challenges you to a bar fight, are you, like, you know, contractually obliged to murder the fuck out of them? Rather than, you know, beat the shit out of them, you're just gonna fucking murder them. Hello, Conjurer. Take me in. Welcome back, Scion. We who knew of your mission have been most anxious to see you return. The Elder Seer awaits you within. Proceed to the Lotus End? Of course. Okay. Hello, let me in. Quickly, I want to get this done. I wonder if this is the end of 2.3? I don't think so, because I feel like that was quicker than 2.2. Okay, I feel like they can put some dialogue now. Oh, yeah.
You are returned to us, dear friend, and none the worse for bearing the heavy burden which I did press upon you. Most glad am I of this.
I feel like there's more voice cutscenes in this compared to the fucking main ARR story. Oh fuck, I didn't mean to click. Whoops. Where did my mouse go? Oh, it's off screen. Where are we? No, seriously, where are we? I can't find my... Oh, I found it. Okay. That was on my second screen. No one I can see it. Okay,
I am
there you go.
informed that your efforts to negotiate a peace with Lord Ramu ended in conflict. Pray tell me, what befell?
Murder. So I kind of beat the
trial of you?
So he trialed me, and then I fucking murdered him.
I fear there is truth to his claim. It is the darkness within us that attracts the darkness without.
Uh-huh. The war without and the war within. That's a Warframe reference. I used to be a big Warframe guy, if you couldn't tell by my test stream. But oh well. That's another time.
It cannot be denied that misfortune follows man.
Misfortune
For
follows
evidence,
man?
one need only look to the conflict brewing in Cartano, or to the rising flood of refugees.
You know what? They do have a point.
Our shared struggle against the Empire should have served to seal our union. Yet the ties which bind the Alliance strain under the weight of gross self-interest.
Well, shouldn't you, be taking your own advice and giving up on the Chartanu planes? Other than the fact that it's giving players a good way to earn XP?
As the scars of the calamity begin to fade, so too does our sense of common purpose.
I mean, that's a given, right?
Yet now is scarce the time to forget our shared responsibility. If this new-sprung realm is to survive beyond its infancy, it must needs be nurtured by all.
Because it's a realm reborn! Roll credits!
Eorzea must be as one. Yet I fear that dream is still far off.
Speak for your fucking self. You need to withdraw Gridanian forces on Chartanu. I don't know what you're talking about. Also, I just realized after almost 40 hours of playing this game, she fly as fuck. It's okay. Flight is sometimes justice.
On behalf of the people of Gridania and the elementals both, I thank you for all that you and your fellow scions have done.
What are the fellow scions are? Especially Minfilia. She's literally just been standard and be eye candy.
Full oft have I been compelled to look to you for aid of late, and offered all too little in return.
Dark Knight.
As leader of this nation, I shall endeavor to prove a more worthy ally to your cause henceforth.
Dark Knight. That's all I ask. Or at least Heaven's Word. That's literally all I ask. Oh no, she's about to get murdered or something. I don't know.
Lord Ramu has departed, yet the keening of this ill wind grows no less insistent.
Oh no, it's foreshadowing.
Voices of the forest, pray speak and I shall listen. What unseen evil begets this unease in my heart?
I feel like you won't get an answer. Which I think the game alludes to, because we just get teleported back to old Gridania. Papalimo, hello there. Let's end another daunting mission, eh, Lesenheart? I'd hoped that Lord Ramu could be persuaded with words alone, but nonetheless, I can only admire the... I'm sorry, what the fuck is that word? At rottenness of which you responded to the Primal Southern Challenge. It seems that Urianger has too was pleased with the outcome. What say you, Lesenheart? Shall we gather back at the Rising Stones and ponder lessons of the day? What little gods are made of. That's a very cute title, but okay. It seems like yeah, it seems like what's this area called again? I forgot. Oh yeah, it seems like Gridania is has the lowest teleport cost. I think the highest being Limsa. I mean, it's okay. Let's convenient. Anyway. That's the Rising Stones. Okay. Now the entrance of the solar. Okay, enter the solar. Yes, just hurry up and then we progress with the questing. So this is what little gods are made of. Done. Nice. Welcome back, Lesson Hearts. Word of your monumentous encounter with Lord Aru precedes you. I would fain share news of my own, but early on your discoveries must take precedence. Upon witnessing your defeat of the Lord of Levin, our learned companion was struck with a profound insight regarding the nature of the Asian's immortality. Let us assemble and discuss his observations together. This is a cutscene. It's cutscene time. Oh boy. At least voice act, please. I don't think so. Nope. It's a normal walking animation, so I guess it's
If everyone is ready, let us begin.
Okay.
Urianger, the floor is yours.
Urianger isn't. Shoot, that's good.
As all here assembled now know, in its final hours as our Order's headquarters, the Waking Sands did play host to a most unexpected visitor. I speak of the Asian clad in white, Elidibus. Unwelcome though his presence was, his words that day did serve to confirm a truth long suspected, that the Asians are eternal beings, to whom physical destruction is as a temporary inconvenience.
Temporary inconvenience. They've killed me, but most importantly, they've mildly inconvenienced me.
In the intervening time, Urianger and I have striven to discover a means by which the Asians might more permanently be slain.
By stabbing them again, and again, and again, and again.
And 'tis my belief that we have found the thread that will allow us to unravel the twisted skein of their existence.
Oh?
In the moments prior to Leviathan's most recent manifestation, the Sahagin elder who summoned him was observed to undergo some manner of ascension.
Yes, and?
The etheric readings taken by Y'shtola at the time of this transfiguration have proven most enlightening.
Okay.
The disruption to the flow of ether was sudden and dramatic. So tangible was the agitation, I scarce had need of my goggles.
I see.
The significance of Y'shtola's readings might better be understood in the context of mine own, taken at the instant of the Lord of Levin's demise. Unlike the primal, the Sahagin was not subject to etheric dissipation.
Uh-huh, which means...
Before discussing our new discoveries, it may benefit us all to recall what we know of etheric behavior.
Or not know of behavior. Oh god, they're gonna make me talk, aren't they? Oh no, they're not.
Let us begin at what some might call the end. When we who dwell in the material realm die, our spirits dissolve into the flow of ether and are returned to the ethereal realm.
I don't remember this. This is cool as fuck, what the hell?
In turn, the restless energy which suffuses that plane streams back into our world, giving rise to new life.
Okay.
'Tis as the heavens did decree, the way of all mortal souls.
Okay.
Twixt this world and the next do the ethereal currents swirl, bearing the very essence of life. Thus doth the cycle of birth, death, and rebirth continue unabated.
Primals behave somewhat differently. In order to manifest and then maintain a physical presence in this realm, they must consume vast quantities of ether, most often in the form of crystals. Though they may seem to live, their flesh is but ether given shape.
Uh-huh.
Thus, a defeated primal leaves behind no broken corpse. Rather, the essence of its form seeps back into the land whence it came, and the energy of its shattered spirit is called back to the ethereal realm.
This ethereal realm seems very all-encompassing. I feel like when it happens, it feels like a lot of ethereal energy is being released into the ethereal realm, rather than the shards separating, it would all go to there. So this area has to be like, able to store a lot, right?
And there it waiteth, till next the prayers of the faithful do draw it forth from the sea of ether, to take their offering of crystals and make for itself a new body.
Which brings us on to the third group, the so-called immortals. They exist in a manner all their own.
Quite. Even as the Sahagin Elder fell to the Admiral's musket shot, I witnessed the release of an ethereal cloud, which immediately took possession of a nearby minion.
And apparently changed his outfit, his look, and his staff.
A soul that dissipateth not upon the death of the flesh.
The secret of life everlasting, and in the claws of a Sahagin no less. But I wonder, what would happen to one of these obstinate spirits, should there be no suitable host for it to claim?
If mortal death entails a return to the ethereal realm, it seems doubtful that the soul of an immortal would venture there.
Nay, it merely withdraweth a distance, unto the shore of the ethereal sea, perchance, but no further.
What's up with this ominous black crystal? I feel like that's important.
Yes, it exists in neither this realm nor the next, abiding instead in the space that lies between them. The Ascians took control of Thancred by means of a crystal of darkness, an artifact which, if our theories are correct, serves as a gateway to the place I have just described.
I was hoping people had forgotten about that.
Why you suddenly in this PowerPoint slide? Fuck off, Thancred.
I am sorry, my friend.
No, you're not. Okay, yes, you are.
For a mercy, the weary road of our research hath brought us unto an answer.
Okay.
The Sahagin ascended to an immortal state, but he did not possess a crystal of darkness through which to flee this realm. Thus was he consumed by Leviathan. If we could entrap the spirits of defeated Ascians in like manner, and thereby deny them resurrection...
So between the between realm, essentially. So between the between realm, we trap them. That's what you're saying.
Therein lieth the path to victory. Thou art most perceptive, my lady. Only when we have trapped the bodiless soul within an ethereal prison can we hope to defeat its unnatural constancy. Thus might even an eternal paragon be consigned to oblivion.
I don't think that's a good thing, but whatever.
These feats are, of course, far easier said than done. At present, we lack a viable means to entrap and extinguish an Ascian soul.
Mate, we haven't even found a way to entrap a soul, let alone extinguish one.
Yet, I believe it to be possible. The pieces of the puzzle lie before us. We have but to put them together.
Also, are we going to get a plot twist that the ethereal realm is actually like a different world?
I will depart at once to convene with the sages of Sharlayan. Together shall we divine the steps by which our goals may be achieved.
Aren't they all dead? Oh wait, no, that's just the students of Baldessian.
I have the utmost faith in you, Archon.
Why do you call him Archon? Why don't you just call him Uriange?
Beg pardon, antecedent, but I would raise one final matter. Even now, a Sharlayan, their findings shall soon be known to us. Though you harbor feelings of dread, I bid you surrender not to sorrow, but abide instead in hopeful prayer.
Please leave faster so you can talk less, because you literally talk in circles. Or make me confused.
I shall, Archon. Thank you.
Why you call Archon? He's fucking Urianger. Or gay. Whatever you pronounce his name is. Or J. Oh wow, this is menacing. Oh, that's a lot of them. The Lord of Levin has returned to the Aether, as was Leviathan before him. Ramuh's acquaintance was, acquiescence was most intriguing. Fire, Inferno, Vortex, Crag, Morm, Levin, all now have been humbled by the bringer of light. The limitless potential of man. Hilden's servant grows mightier by the day. Actually, I've been the same level for the past 2 days, but whatever. Or 3 days even. Yet he prospers at a great cost to his mistress, whose strength is all too finite. 7 times have the masses survived the rejoining, but their souls are all growing weak and wane. Yet even as it enervates, the arbor empowers our master. All that remains is to nurture the strength of the gifted, to forge the final key. And that is the task to which we'll bend our every effort. Oh no, it's just a regular guy. Okay, I thought it was whatever. Hi, hello La Habrea. Divine seeds were ever wont to quicken in the Eorzea's fertile soil. We need only lead men to the field, and by their eager hand shall a new deity rise. That which was shattered shall now be made anew. The one true God shall come again. La Habrea, no one asked for your fucking input, man. It'll do us all a fucking favor if you politely fuck off. Man, he looks kind of cool, not gonna lie. Amphilia, Guardian of Eorzea. Nice. Ooh, what's this? Savage Might, Tenacity, or Skill Speed. Tenacity and Determination aren't bad. I think Savage Might be better though. Now, the matter of Ramuh has, for the present, been put to rest. There's something I would show you, Lessenheart. Okay. It's a letter. It's a letter of thanks, signed by the leaders of the Eorzean Alliance, acknowledging the Science's tireless service to the realm. It mentions, in particular, the names of all of the defeated primals. Ifrit, Titan, Garuda, Good King Mog the 12th, which the Ascians did not include, Leviathan, and now Ramuh. Needless to say, there's only one among our number who have faced them all. I wonder. And through these words of gratitude were addressed to our whole order, I feel like they're meant for you above all. I too offer my heartfelt thanks for all of those you have done. In the course of your duties, you have never once failed to answer my call to arms. You're a true hero, Lessenheart, and Eorzea is that much safer for your presence. Well, thank you, but I'm not smiling. Pray do not misunderstand. I said safer, not safe. I know only too well that we can ill afford to lower our guard. The Ascians may rely upon to sow chaos in this realm, until such a time as they are forced to stop. Why, even without the encouragement, you may be assured that man would foment strife on its own. And what's to say nothing of the beast tribes? Unless we learn to live in harmony, the primals too will return to plague us again and again and again. And yet, despite all this, your deeds serve to inspire the people, to give them hope for a better tomorrow, and there is no greater gift. I feel like I've been giving a lot of things. Have I been receiving? Not really. That we have the courage to strive for what might otherwise seem an impossible peace, we owe a small part to the dangers you have faced on our behalf, and the people who you have won over to our cause in doing so. Our list of enemies have ever been long, but think of the allies whom we are now blessed. Of the sylphs of Little Solus, who wish not of conflict. Of the Amegans and the Domans who stand with us, determined to halt the dread march of the Empire. And there are many unsung individuals who have gathered here in Revenant's Toll, honest men and women who seek to employ their skills for the good of all, and the refugees we turned away. Of course, when speaking of our greatest allies, we must not forget to those closest to us, by which I mean our fellow Scions. Thanks to their many and varied talents, our order is uniquely equipped to combat the far-reaching corruption of the Ascians, and combat it we shall. Your enthusiasm is truly heartwarming, Ascians. Given our embarrassing wealth of allies, I trust it is not inconvenience I duly absent myself this for a time. Sid? Oh, it's Alphanod. Where is Sid, actually? I haven't met him for like ages. Oh, he hasn't been in the story for like ages. Alphanod, I take it the troubles in the Dawn no longer require your attention? There are yet some rumbling discontents, but the air of simmering violence is largely dissipated. 'Tis to report such that I stand before you now. And to speak with you concerning the new organization we discussed. I have a message to you from Ellie, what you recall the refugee girl? The one whose parents were missing. They are found unharmed. She wishes me to pass her on her thanks to you. They weren't dead? Oh, okay. I mean... Why, Alphanod, I'm to understand you made the effort to remember the poor girl's name. I look forward to reading all about her in your report. I do hope you left nothing out. So, do we have to lock Alphanod out? Because I'm pretty sure he's older than he looks. Lassenhart, you may have been away from Revenant's Toll for some time now, I believe. But I suggest that you put the effort to remain to one side for the moment, and take this opportunity to reacquaint yourself with the town. Which reminds me, one of the Doman children recently inquired as to your whereabouts. Yozan was his name. I believe he has some small matter he wishes to share with you. Why not oblige him for a visit? Do I have a choice? Not really. I mean, why not? I feel like this is the last quest for 2.3, I think. Let me check. Nope. I have about 4 more quests. I think I'll just finish them completion. Might as well, right? I mean, it's not like I'm pressed for time today. It's a fucking Friday, mate. So, you know. Hello, Yozan. What the fuck? Why are you in here? Isn't this supposed to be a super secret, super top secret area? Brats, what the fuck are you doing here? Look, it's Mr. Lassenhart. He's back from his adventures. I've heard you all find primals, and that they're some of the strongest enemies you could ever face. I wish I could have seen you in battle. I really wish you weren't there because you were getting away. Anyway, we all want to be heroes too. So we finally formed our very own Doman's Adventure Guilds to protect all the Domans. Where? Oh, do you think you could trade us today, Lassenhart? Maybe you could show us how you fought the primals. Mate, they're 10 times your fucking size. I don't think I can. What's all this commotion then? Oh, hello there. Mr. Boulder, Mr. Continent, did you know that Mr. Lassenhart is back? Yes, he has a pair of eyes, kids. So it would seem. Welcome home, Lassenhart. My companion and I but recently became full members of the Scions. I believe proper introductions have yet to be made. I am Hoary Boulder. Why is the Boulder guy the mage and the weird-ass name guy... what? Good on them. Good on them. Breaking the common misconceptions, I guess. Ah, fuck. I'm known as Hoary Boulder, and this bookish fellow is Continent. Though we remain largely unproven as adventurers, we have taken it upon ourselves to instruct the Doman younglings in the arts of combat. I told you, Mr. Boulder, we're not younglings anymore, we're adventurers! And we're just asking Mr. Lassenhart if he could give us some special training. I think we're ready to hunt monsters alongside him, don't you? No. No. Well, you've certainly been diligent with your drills, but I'm afraid the fiends of Mordan are ever so slightly too dangerous for you. I have a counter-proposal. What if I were to cross swords with Lazarheart? A demonstration of skill at arms, if you will. Hurry, if you... Wait. I'm so confused. Why did this guy introduce himself as Hori Boulder, and then... Okay, you know what? So this is Boulder, and this is... Weird name. Hori, if I didn't know you better, and I do, I'd say you are merely seeking to test yourself against a legend. Ah, well, maybe I am. But what's the matter of when the motive, what matters motive when the children are standing to learn so much from the lesson, or you being embarrassed by getting thoroughly kicked in? What do you say, Lazarheart? Would you consent to a spar with me? I don't think I have a choice. I don't like that smile. And I'm the one doing it. Hurrah! We can have a tournament! Come on, everyone! We must prepare our gear for an outing! Who said anything about a tournament? We just met a spar. Wait, hold up. Try not to disappoint them. Have faith, Constantine. I shall summon every ounce of my strength and make this a worthy contest. Says you. The fields to the east of town should prove suitable for our purpose. I very much look forward to our bout. Oh, imagine if I was level 80 and I just like whack him once with my sword and he's just like fucking dies. Nah, but I think this should be pretty fair because I'm actually the correct-ish level for this area. I mean, I'm very close, very close to level 54. Yeah, very close to... Hello there. Okay, where do I need to go? Very Boulder, east of here. Oh wait, we've actually never been east. Nice. Vroom. Whoop. Where we're going, we don't need roads, and this area does not look good. No, that's a lot of crystals. Holy shit, that is literally so many. Like, this area is fucking purple. Last I checked, things that are purple are not good, unless we're talking about Selene Tatsuki. Because in that case, it's very good because she's my Oshi. I mean, what? 'Tis good of you to agree to this, Lazarheart. I trust you are ready to begin. I mean, are you ready to begin? That's a better question. Very well. Let us not keep the younglings waiting any longer. Oh no, not the younglings. Stab. Hori, are you certain you wish to fight him alone? This is Lazarheart you face. What better way to test my mettle? Pray allow me to attempt the first round unaided. After all, 'twas the hero legend who let me join the science to begin with. Without Lazarheart to inspire my efforts, I would not be half the warrior I am today. Well, you know what they say, never meet your heroes. Your point is well made, but remember, this is for the children's sake as well as your own. Should it appear the contest will end too swiftly, I shall add my spells to your blade work. Hello? You haven't begun yet, have you? Who? Oh, hello there. Ida, who are all these people? When I heard about your sparring match, I told everyone I could for thanks, Ida. Thought you could use a crowd to cheer you on. Cheer him on or cheer me on? Yes, there are still more to come. When I mentioned Lazarheart's name, the reaction was quite enthusiastic. Why, my own popularity seems to be sickly shade in comparison. You best claim victory, Bringer of Light. Your burgeoning reputation is at stake. Well, our teacher won't be beaten so easily. He's a master swordsman. Well, too bad. I'm not using a sword. You can win, Mr. Boulder. We shall soon see. On guard. Bonk. First, damage reduction is always good, and then first, do this. I want to build up. That was fast! Such power! The tails don't do him justice. Mr. Boulder won't lose, will he? He's already lost, what do you mean? It's not over yet, it can't be! It's very much over. Aye, children, you have the right of it. Here you go, dude. It's time I join the fray. On your feet, Hori! Bonk. Bonk. Ooh, fuck. Okay, then first of all, we're gonna say fuck you to this bastard. Bonk. 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 I must admit, it's his honor and privilege. Let's drop some damage more action and kick him in the shins. Oh wait, he's dead. Come on, I wanted to kick you in the shins. Oh no, he's hurt. He looks hurt. This log's so strong, but you can't give up, Mr. Boulder. Someone healed him. Who the fuck killed him? Can't disappoint the youngins. Arr! Who the fuck killed him? This was a fair match until someone telling him. And I think some strength, but lesson must continue. He seriously used it. He seriously used. Okay, you actually know that's better. That makes sense. How long does it last? Spell cheese. Spell cheese. Oh wait, sorry, he's dead. That was easy. You bested me. I yield. That was incredible! He beat them both at the same time! We knew we couldn't lose. This is hard. None can defeat the Guardian of Eorzea. I feel bad for you. Now I see why they sent you to deal with the primals. I have much work to do if I ever attempt the same. Well, your axe first off needs to be better, but your armor is on point. And also you're very good. I mean, what? I feel bad for these guys. They just got fucking embarrassed. The entire fucking crowd. Yikes. Poor guys. Impressive as always, Lessons Heart. 'Tis ever a pleasure to witness the spectacle of your martial powers. And judging by the smiles on these many faces, they too appreciate the hard-won strength that keeps perils at the realm at bay. Guardian of Eorzea, huh? Yes, that's a most fitting title. Do you recall when we first met? This was a memorial service for the Battle of Carteneau, I mean. At the time, I was attempting to understand this land of Eorzea. I sought to grasp the reason why my grandfather willingly sacrificed himself to protect it. I shall speak plainly. My initial impressions were less than favorable. Dire problems abound, yet the effort I saw expended towards their solution was haphazard and half-hearted. I thought Eorzeans are foolish and childish people. Concerning the shambles their home was in, I would not have been surprised if some would have chosen to swear allegiance to Gaius and the order he proposed to enforce. The Legate's single-minded military invasion precluded any such switching of loyalties, of course. Were it not for a desire to continue Grandfather's legacy, I would have abandoned the realm for its fate long ago. The threats were too many, the nation too self-involved and unstable. 'Twas you who convinced me the salvation of Eorzea was possible. I did? What the fuck did I do? I don't remember doing anything important. 'Twas you who taught me, through countless acts of bravery, that what my grandsire sought to reserve was not the land, nor its history, nor any single nation, but its person. It was the people. These wonderful, oft infuriating, stubborn people that suffered blow after terrible blow, only to drag themselves back to their feet to face another day. Though he never put such feelings into words, I believe Grandfather's admiration for this inextinguishable courage grew from the fervent a wish to aid Eorzea and its inhabitants in charting a course for the future. A wish that has now become my own. I too will endeavor to take up the mantle of Guardian of Eorzea, champion these people who toil towards a better world. Our cause, however, is not a simple one. The troubles that plague us are not of a scale that can be solved by the science of the Seventh Dawn alone. No, what is needed to tackle the root of the primal threat and effectively counter the schemes of the ASEAN is a new, expanded organization that operates beyond the limitations of nations and borders. Isn't that what the Seventh Dawn is? If you were to aid me in building such an organization, then pray let us continue this discussion back within the walls of the Rising Stones. I feel like that entire organization is supposed to be the Science of the Seventh Dawn, but they've kind of just established themselves as their own nation. But what can you do, I guess? Oh, I'm invisible. No, I'm not. Okay. Well, let's just fly up. I mean, there's no real point in me teleporting because it's just like, you know, up here. Yeah, literally just fly up to the walls here and be like, ooh, no, wait, no, they won't allow me. It's okay, just fly over this wall, then I can access it. Easy. Okay, where do I come down here? Nice, where I just need to go. You know what's the best part about the city? I can use my mount. I say city. Areas, I can use the mount. And thank God for it. Ugh. Okay, I guess we're back in the solar. Just a solar, yup. Off and on. Thanks for coming, Lazarheart. The world shifts and alters, and we, my friends, must— oh fuck, I skipped. What I propose is the formation of a new organization. A group that shall pave the way for truly united Eorzea. I feel like this changes literally nothing, but okay. Recruiting your realms. Pray forgive me if I tread over old ground, but we must speak of the grand plan. Since the advent of the 7th Astral Era, the leaders of the three nations have been deliberating over an accord that seeks to bring disparate forces of Eorzea together in a single, united entity. A realm-wide grand company, if you will, the military of such an institution will be drawn from every corner of the land, and directed against threats no single nation can hope to overcome alone. Yet while the purpose of this hypothetical organization is undisputed, the logistics of its formation have become a source of endless debate. And the longer these discussions continue, the more I sense the impetus towards the unification draining away. Thus I have been campaigning for the creation of what has been considered a trial company. This will be on a much smaller scale, what we hope to eventually achieve, but capable of the same manner of unrestricted operation according to the Scions. Tis my hope the successful utilization of such a force will lend momentum to the lagging deliberations. Also, being a primarily military outfit, I mean to assuage the fear of its misuse by placing fledgling organization under the authority of the Assonant. The Science will work tirelessly to protect Eorzea and its people. But as you yourself witnessed with the refugee jolt, there are limitations what we can achieve. With this new company under the Science command, however, we'll be capable of responding to a wider range of difficulties without straining our resources or overtaxing our formidable talents. I feel like there's no difference. Like, what is the difference? Our goals for my proposal organization and those of the Science are ultimately identical, a point conceded by all concerned. Okay? But before I can move forward and establish this precursors to the true border-spanning Grand Company, 'tis yet unnecessary that I shall visit the three leaders and gain their official approval. A tiresome and time-consuming task, which is why I would ask you that your company on the journey, attended by the business of recruiting our— sorry, it's a bug in my face— inaugural members, while I was otherwise engaged with the bureaucratic bullshit, formalities. Thank you. 'Tis reassuring indeed to know that the bringer of light and the discerning eye will be selecting our future allies. Do I have to? Our first destination will be Limsa. Let us rendezvous at the Bulwark Hall. Give me a sec. My dog is going insane. I need to figure out why she's barking at. Yeah, babe. Okay, I'm back. My sister came back and she was barking because she was stuck in a room. I say stuck, more like she refused to leave. Okay. Okay, I just need to teleport. You know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna. That's 400. I'm just gonna return. Thank you. Sorry. A bit tired. Now it's almost 3 hours. Ah, well, I can push on for another half an hour, I think. I mean, what? It's four more missions until the Friend of Ice, and then patch 2.5, which is... Oh, actually, no, it might be worth, because 2.5 is actually really short. It might be worth just ending off here, and then we'll finish it off next stream. Yeah, next stream, and then finish off this. We'll finish 2.5, this Defenders of Eorzea next stream, and then move on to Dreams of Ice, and then move on Before the Fall. Oh wait, no, Before the Fall is long as fucked. Nope, never mind. Yeah, nope, fuck that. Nope, I just realized that there's a part 2 and part 1. We're continuing this anyway. Nope, no sleep for me, boy. Yeah, no, I do not want to stretch this out for another 3 fucking streams. 2 streams. Oh, sorry. HD section. 2 more streams. I think I can, but I'll finish it by the end of next week. But 2-3 streams to push it to like fucking Monday. There you are. I'm ready to ascend the bridge and speak for Admiral Bloisvine. Well, the Admiral and I find my promissory baronies and signing parchments. I would have you begin the recruitment process in earnest. I, of course, endeavor to spread the word of our organization through various channels. But I believe a personal approach may reach many who may otherwise remain ignorant of the opportunity. As for potential members, 'tis no matter should they be already pledged to another institution, only that they are willing to lend their strength when the situation demands it. And need to range into the countryside. The upper decks alone are populated with sufficient candidates to suit our purpose. Once you are satisfied with your recruiting efforts, meet me at the airship ticker where I protect for the next leg of our journey. I gonna feel like this is gonna take a fucking while. Oh, hey, can we get these two in? Nah, I guess not. The upper decks. Oh my lord. Oh god, what a time for me to wish I had the thing. Ruined Kingdom Realm. It looks like in each of the major things. So, you know what? Let's head over to the Warriors Hall first. Let's run over to the Ethernet Warriors Guild. Marauders Guild, sorry. And then we'll pick up these 2 first. Is it guild leaders? Oh yeah, so it's most definitely guild leaders. Hi. Oh, it's definitely pirates. Good morrow, lesson time, blah 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 blah. Okay. Master Alpha's new organization. Yes, I've heard information of his trial company was in the offing. 'Tis with regret, however, that I must decline your invitation. As commander of the Yellow Jackets, who would have thunk, the protection of the limits of London needs to receive my full attention. Well, yeah, no shit. This is bound to fail. I don't understand why we're trying to recruit from the Yellow Jackets. It seems like a really dumb idea. Hey, yo, hold up. Why is there both double axes and double guns here? Are you who I think I am? You are. Yeah, this looks like the machinist desk once it opens. Oh well. Thoughts for another day. Okay, next one is just down here by the 7th blah blah blah. Hello? Oh, Pirate Man! Hello, Pirate Man. Come in. An organization with freedom to operate in territory impunity, I must say, you're but the Krakens will know that there's a time to act and a time to watch. I'm afraid this trial company of yours falls into the latter category. So basically, all the influential people are saying no. At least I think. I mean, to be fair, all of these people know that when we were weak and scrawny, so I guess they still see us as weak and scrawny, even though I can level them in like one punch. One punch! Or something. Let's see. Where else is the closest one? Ooh, highway robbery. I need to pick up that quest. Missing member. You know, I might run over to Aft Castle first, pick up that, run a bit down that way, and then run over to the anchor yard. Yeah. Hello, there's more quests for me to take, I see. You know, I should be doing these more off-stream, but I've been finding it really difficult to log on to Final Fantasy. Highway robbery. Let's just skip all this. Ah, fuck it, I need to do that. I've been finding it really difficult for me to find time to play Final Fantasy outside of streaming, cause I don't know, maybe it's just me, but like, cause when I get back from work, right, I have when days I'm not streaming, I do have something else on. Like, I'll be either forced to train cause I fat as fuck, or more often than like, I have to help out around the house and stuff. I mean, sure, after I finish, it's about 8 o'clock, and I could fit in a time for streaming, maybe the side content, but at the same time, I feel really burnt out if I stream every day. Not burnt out per se, but really tired. No, not tired. My throat will be sore, because the days, like, after I do 3-hour stream, my throat kills me. Who in the bloody hell do you think you're talking to, Drylander? I'm a pirate, not some sodding knight in shining plate. If you're looking for a self-righteous fob, try knocking in Dandy Cavalier's door. I already tried, he said no. But I mean, it wasn't without trying. Oh my god, wait. Oh no, I thought, oh my god, they are! They're squatting! Okay. Slav squad, no, other than Slav squad, okay. Wait. Isn't this the anchor yard? Wait, who was down here? I don't think I've been down here much. I don't remember. What is down there? I've been, I mean, obviously this is, okay, I'm gonna take a look there. Hello, do you want to join? I don't think so. A precursor to United Ears and Grand Company. Well, I do admire the scope of your ambition. My responsibilities here at the Cook and Vanilli's keep me close to the forge. I have not the time of touching hither and yon across the realm. Should you require my skills in armor, however, I might be willing to accept some special commissions. Of course, no one bloody helpful, that's for sure. You know, I should actually start doing these quests, because they're level 20. Both of my classes are almost level 50. Speaking of level 50, I need to level them another time. You know, I used to log in a lot to level the, you know, the, whatchamacallits, to level the crafting classes and other classes, and they got pretty decently high. But then, you know, like I said, as I got more busy and stuff, it's been difficult to log on to FF14 other than during streaming. Which is sad, because I do enjoy playing the game. It's just, you know, it feels nowadays that playing the game on my own is a bit sad, I guess, when I'm not streaming. Because even if people don't respond to me, at least I feel like it's not as lonely compared to when I was doing it myself. Hello, you are random. Obviously you accept. It was 8 lesson hard. I forgot to venture brave enough or daft enough to see a shortcut into Titan's bedchamber. Yeah, remember old road, don't you? Formerly a company of heroes, 3 whistles at the Bronze Lake. Aye, ain't often I drag my ass out to Linsa for a drink, but glad I did. How you fed these days? You're looking to put together a new crew? Top tier work? Ah, sounds like you're right, Lock, does it? Alright, lad, count me in. The arrows might have gone separate ways, but I ain't ready to climb into me grave just yet. Thank God, finally someone agrees. It only took 30 fucking years. Well, to be fair, we did ask all of the busiest people in the world. Like what? The commander of the Yellow Jackets, no shit. The chief armorer of the Maelstrom. Of course they're not gonna agree. The 2 pirates, both saying no. That's the no biggie. That's sorry. That's such a shocker. Jeez, not really. I think also another point, there was another reason why I don't play for FF14 much outside now, is that Tataru? It's straight up just Tataru. I see. I see. Kataru. Taru. Haha, very funny. Okay. Yeah, as I was saying, maybe because my friends are starting to play other games. Before, I played it more when my friends weren't playing anything, or when they were like, you know, not doing it. I'm not that. When they were when they were preoccupied with their school and stuff, I'll be playing Final Fantasy. But now that, you know, they're a bit freer now and they're about to graduate, which sucks because I haven't even started school yet. You know, we've been hanging out. I say hanging out kind of more, both online and offline. So, Wilson's Heart, your recruitment went well, I trust. I am curious as to how my proposal was received by the rough and ready folk of Lumsa Lominsa. Ah, a member of the legendary Company of Heroes indicates such as astonishing. I knew enlisting your aid was the right choice, if you could boast the acquaintance of such an elusive character. I too was successful in my task. The Admiral consented to sign all the documents requiring her approval. I can only hope that my visit with the Elder Seats here proceeds as smoothly. Pray continue to Gridania at your own pace. I will wait your arrival at blah 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 altar. Fuck, this is gonna be a long one. Alright, let's go to New Gridania. Alright, so he is, where is he actually? He is, oh, he's over here, okay. Also, he's basically always next to the, always next to where the leaders are. Oh, that means in Ul'dah he's going to be at the fucking place. Oh well. That's a bit annoying. You know what? It is pretty late, so I probably will postpone this until tomorrow. As much as I really wanted to complete 2.3 in one sitting, I think it's a bit difficult, considering it's getting very late and I am yawning up a storm. So thank you all so much for keeping me company tonight, and I hope you enjoyed me playing Final Fantasy XIV. If you enjoy what you see, please tune in again once I stream somewhere in either the morning, afternoon, tomorrow. It's not very quite sure because I have an inconsistent streaming schedule, which I'm trying to fix. And also trying to fix my laziness in updating anything at all. Anyway, thank you so much for your time, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye!